Hey everyone, welcome back to RJM Fishtales. This is it, guys. We are finally starting our filming of Sunrise and Salt. We are leaving here out of Sullivan's Island on the Intracoastal Waterway. This is going to be all new for us. I've been through here a little bit up front on the entrance here off of Charleston Harbor with my boat in the past, but I've never been on any of this water before in a kayak. So I'm hoping with the kayak we're going to be able to get skinny and chase after those redfish. Until I get a motor, which I'm probably not going to make my decision on a motor where I'm going to put on this kayak yet until I cast, until I visit there and just kind of talk to some of the reps and everything. But we're going to go with the current going up. We have about 3 hours till high tide, so we're going to go up and then we'll come back with the current. You know, once I get a motor, I won't really worry about that as much. Actually, I'm going to want to go for, you know, kind of head out here when it's mostly low tide, so I can get back where most people can't. And that's how we plan on fishing this. And at the same time, we are doing the monthly tournament for, sorry, sandflies are bad. We're also doing the monthly tournament for Salt Life. So I figured I might as well, if I'm filming this and coming out here, I might as well do the tournament at the same time. It's a free tournament, anybody can do it. It's for the month of May. Just head over to Fishing Chaos and you can check out all the details for this, but it's free for anyone. And you know, the sponsors kicked in, and basically what you win for first place is some nice prize packs from Salt Life and, you know, Grizzly coolers, etc. So there's a whole bunch of things you can you know, win for this tournament. So I figured I might as well just do it, you know, while I'm out here at the same time. But most of our, you know, now as they continue doing those tournaments, most of our fishing for Sunrise and Salt is really going to be for fun and for entertainment for you guys to watch, catch. You know, I want to go after redfish, speckled trout, flounder, you know, black sea bass, sharks. You know, I may even go out when it's nice and calm and venture out into the harbor a little bit more and maybe go after some bull reds in the future. I plan on making this, all my fishing, probably 90% artificial for salt. And every now and then I'll bring out my cast net and we'll, you know, get some finger mullet or mud minnows or whatever, you know, is running at the time. And we'll use some live bait at the time, but, you know, sit back and enjoy. It's 6:32 in the morning. It's beautiful. It's Sunday. And it's actually May 1st, so it's our first day of May to actually come out here to do this and do the tournament. So we're going to work up and stay probably inside all the little channels and work our way up the Intracoastal, but through the back channels. This way we can, you know, eliminate boat traffic, you know, etc. You know, people trying to hit us. But, you know, we'll kind of go up and zigzag through everywhere. I mean, like I said, this is all new to me. So most of my you know, charting today is basically going to be off my phone because my fish finder is just a fish finder. It's not a graph. I did that on purpose because I really don't need it. So, you know, anything I want to see up here, it's basically going to be from my phone, and we're just going to explore. So there's some docks up here to start fishing. We're probably going to fish underneath these docks on the way through and just enjoy the day. We have no pressure. I mean, this tournament's for fun, and this series is strictly for entertainment for you guys, for some, you know, enjoying some saltwater kayak fishing. Stay tuned, guys. Let's get salty. So we're going to start off this morning with a Yozuri. It's like a twitch bait, but it also sinks at the same time too. So it's, you know, it's not really top water, but it just, you know, kind of slowly sinks. So we're going to fish along this grass line before we hit the docks with this and give it a whirl. So it's nice and calm because it's early morning, which is nice. Got some boaters passing us, but we're just going to take our time today. And like I said, right now we're just going to kind of go with the current back and forth, so we're not killing ourselves and being dead in a couple hours. But, you know, I have thought, you know, I've been in the kayak before, you know, in salt water and in tidal water. So, I mean, I know the Hobies, I have no problem going against the current. It's just that you only average probably like 1.5, 2 miles per hour. So it's all, you know, it's a long battle. So, I mean, right now the depth of the water is about 4 feet here. So you know at high tide, which is about another 3 hours, it will cover some more of this grass yet, which is nice. Can't ask for more pretty picture than that in the sun. Nice sunrise. Really exciting for us just because I love fishing new water, especially in the salt, because, you know, there's so many channels and back creeks to fish around here. Like I said, we're in Sullivan Island in South Carolina. We're working our way up the Intracoastal Waterway. But like I said, we're going to venture in and out of all the back coves and kind of stay off the main body of water for right now. As you see, we have a whole bucket of Z-Man. It's primarily what we're using today. Soft baits and a couple hard baits, and that's it. I don't know if you guys ever watch any of my RJM reviews, but this is the, well, it's called Seigler reel now, but these are the reels I use primarily for saltwater, for bottom fishing, jigging, and I also have a casting version. But right now, today, we just got a little bit of a small, you see, we got a little bit of a small jig tied on from Shimano, and we're gonna cast that underneath the docks and see if we can pull anything out. So if you look off in the distance, straight ahead, you can see the infamous Charleston Bridge that we have there. You know, that bridge that everybody knows about. So you can see where we're at, where we're located right now, where we're fishing. The harbor's straight out. This is where the intracoastal waterway starts in this area and then works itself up. It actually goes that way, you know, to the right, but we're gonna work, like I said, on the back side of it and then keep popping out, cross over, and we'll see how far, if we can make up the Goat Island today. You know, that's where I kind of want to fish really in the backwaters, but if it's gonna take a really long time to get there, we may not do that today. Like I said, you know, we may wait until we get a motor to venture that far up, but I mean, there's plenty of water to fish around here, and there's plenty of back bays over here to fish that I'm sure there's a lot of boats that don't get back in here. So I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore a little bit and see if I see any bait activity, because it seems very quiet around these docks. So I may explore a little bit and check the grass lines and other places where there's some oyster bars, and to see if we see any bait activity. So if we see any bait activity, then obviously we know there's some fish floating around there. So we're going to start heading around. We may venture and, you know, kind of explore for about an hour before we start fishing again, just to kind of get a feel where we are, see if we see any activity, you know, learn this whole area before we really get really serious fishing in here for the day. And we'll take it from there, guys. So I got a little deeper of a pocket here, so I'm just running the jig along the bottom and just kind of going with the current. So we're going to jig along this, see if we can get any flounder over here. I hear fish jumping around me. So we'll probably go up here, then we may circle back and go back the way we came, because I'm not sure if we can get out of here. Alright, so I got my question answered. This actually dead ends. Still hasn't opened yet, but the hook is starting to open now. There it goes. It is moving. It's pretty cool. Figure our first day out for the tournament, we'll just fish for whatever we get, but if I don't start catching anything soon, I may just switch to kind of bottom fishing and at least start getting some fluke. Put that on the board, hopefully, because they tend to seem to be a little easier to catch. Even on artificial. And there's the Atlantic Ocean. Nope, right in front of us. Hope you guys are catching all this. Yep, there they are again. Wow, it's like all of a sudden switch got turned on and the wind picked up really fast. Fish on. We're gonna have to anchor up, I think. Alarm's going off. Alright guys, I just had a redfish, but wasn't able to anchor up fast enough, and he broke me off. Hopefully I didn't get any damage to our drive. So I was able to see him, but as you can tell, I got all caught up. Didn't go as planned. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie on again and try again and try to fight this wind and current. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. I wasn't expecting to get pulled into a oyster bed. So let me retie on and we'll be back at you. As you can tell, that redfish is up pretty skinny, so he's definitely up shallow there by the oyster beds, probably going after some crabs. So see if we can grab another one. That's heartbreaking. Fish on, fish on guys, fish on. This one we're definitely not going to lose. I hit that so lightly. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to anchor up though out here, just for the simple fact of the boat traffic. Too dangerous, you think? Under the boat. Come on, baby, spin me around, spin me round, round. Boaters will be a little respectful. Definitely fun on bass tackle, that's for sure. See if I get backwards here. Yeah. Can't get him to come up. See if I can get him to go into this back channel here. Alright, maybe too big, we'll see. Some boat traffic here. So get him in the boat. Let's see if I can get him to. Problem is I'm not gonna be able to anchor here. Yeah, we're getting the net. For sure. Alright, our first red of the season. I can't even pick him up. Woo! All right, guys, let's get him unhooked. See if we can get him measured up here. It's a lot tougher than I thought it would be. It doesn't help when you're out here fighting all this traffic. See if we can get him measured up. If he's trying to bite my finger. All right, he's actually too big, but we got 30 inches. We're gonna let him go, guys. Beautiful fish, 30 inches. Woo! All right, well, that was worth the trip right there. I don't know if I can do that again right now. Man, that was tough in this current and stuff, but it was fun for sure. So what we're probably gonna do is probably go take a break for a second, and obviously they're holding right over here, so it's definitely a good place to keep fishing. All right, we're gonna go find some cover for a minute, take a break, change the battery in the GoPro, and try a little bit more over here before we head in. It is 12:30, so I gotta figure I probably have a good hour back to the ramp. So we'll probably stop fishing this area about 2:30 and then start heading back. This will be all quits for the day. So we had that one redfish so far that broke off, and we had the other redfish that we just caught, which was too big for the tournament. The tournament, like I said, has to be between 16 and 28 for redfish, so that's what you call overslot. Just like the brand I wear, overslot clothing from Mr. Jason Nance out of Florida. Like I said, they do custom shirts for yourself. He has a bunch of pre-made cool designs he has made up already, so go check him out. I have a captain's corner over there under RJM Fishtales, and you can see I got my shirts there as well. I got them for women, men, and youth. So go check them out today, and you can use the code RJM Fishtales for free shipping. Fish on. See if we can get away from the bait this time. Gosh, it's underneath the boat. Caught on the pedal drive. Definitely tough over here, like I said. All right. This one should be definitely measurable. Let's see if we can get somewhere where we can be safe. Bring them with us. gotta retie. I'm gonna cut the lure for now, get a measurement, get the thing out, get the lure out, and then we'll take it from there. Got such sun glare, I can't even see. Alright, nice fish. Keep fishing here now because I mean the boat traffic is just getting pretty crazy, and I think it's gonna be too much of a battle. Much as I love to, since I keep catching them. My next shot to go across, I'm gonna cross over so at least the boats are facing me so I can keep an eye on them. I don't like when they creep up behind me like this, especially if they're not paying attention. So we're probably gonna let these couple boats go, then we're gonna pedal really fast across. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go right behind this boat. I think the next boat's going pretty slow, so hang on. At least now we have the boats in front of us, not behind us. Okay, we got some big ones coming, guys. Hang on. But my plan is try to fish this place as much as possible during the week to alleviate any weekend boaters. It's going to be tough, but they're really good up there, so I kind of want to go back there again. But you know, I'm sure the redfish will be up shallow where I first launched this morning to be a little bit more safer. So I think next time I'm going to try back there shallow. I'm just going to wait till maybe a little bit of low tide, because obviously I found them as the tide went out. I'm going to try here for a bit, even though it's windy, but technically it's by the bridge, so it's a no wake zone, so the boat wave shouldn't be that bad. So a couple feet of water, I figure maybe we can grab another redfish or two here, or a trout. So we're going to keep working this bank as we get back towards the ramp, and that'll be it for the day, guys. So, you know, so far we got 3. Obviously I lost the one on the oyster bed, and it pulled me into the bed, which kind of got me stuck, so I had to worry about getting unstuck before the fish, because those oyster shells will cut a hole in my kayak. So I was a little bit more worried about that than the fish at the time. But that was definitely probably another, like, I would say probably up in the 30s, if not bigger anyway, so that wouldn't count for the tournament. But it's been fun to catch, like the second one. So up, down, big wave, up, down, up, down. Well, I probably burned 1,000 calories today. Whew. Fish, and here comes a big wave. Let me get ahead of it a little bit. It's got some peaks to it. Woo! So, due to the wave action that you just saw and low tide and everything else, we are going to head in. So it was a good day. It was a good first day out for salt for us in a while, especially in the kayak. You know, we're able to explore a bunch of new waters and kind of figure this area out, and I kind of have a game plan next time I come out. Maybe I can hitch a ride with a boat, throw in my line, and maybe they can pull me up there. How you doing? How'd you make out today? Good?
What's that?
Did you just go for a cruise or did you go fishing?
Just for a cruise today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So to recap for the day, we covered a lot of water. So that's what I wanted to do today, is cover a lot of water, explore the the waters, because that's all new to us. Kind of figure out where all the channels are, etc., which we did. It was one hell of a workout, that was for sure. So we're able to catch 3 fish. One broke off obviously in the oyster bed there. I was more concerned about getting my kayak off of that because I don't want to get a hole in my haul. He broke off anyway, but if he didn't get twisted around and I was able to back off, I would have brought that one in for sure. He was probably around I'd probably put him around the 30-inch mark as well. The one fish I was able, the 2 other fish I was able to bring onto the boat, one was 31, and the other one I was able to put on the measuring board to keep in the, in the slot range, which is between 16 to 28 for the tournament. That redfish was 22 3/4. So, we covered a lot of water. It's what we wanted to do. We definitely probably won't go that far next time. And, we learned the waters this time around, and it was definitely a blast. So we're able to get one on the board for the Salt Life tournament, which we were happy about. Hopefully next time we get a couple more redfish and get some more trout, or get some trout and get some flounder as well. So hope you guys like this first episode. Sorry about any of the wind that was on here and any of that stuff from the wind today, any of the wind noise. I apologize for that, but I can't control Mother Nature. But if you guys did like this first episode, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment, and I appreciate it. So until next time, I'll catch you guys on the water. Thanks for watching.